This is Nancy. May I help you?
Hi, Nancy. My name's Josh Phillips. I was interested in the building that's for rent there. I was hoping to get some more information on it.
Right now we're just taking names. What were you interested in using this for?
For a small little milkshake type restaurant. I believe I was told that's what that was used for before. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was an ice cream shop.
Okay. Is there anything wrong with the building, or what's the deal with the availability on it?
We basically kicked tenants out of it because of issues. We were having issues with them. So it's come up for rent.
Oh, okay. So
there's no commercial chicken. There's no commercial kitchen or anything. The whole inside of the building would have to be totally rehabbed.
Oh, is there? Okay. So the previous people just weren't paying rent, or what was the issue that you kicked them out over?
They basically were not being good tenants.
They what? I'm sorry?
They weren't being good tenants across the board, so...
Oh, okay. Well, let me do a little bit of research here, and I'll give you a call back. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
So we just want to give an update about what's been happening, and it's really been exciting what's been happening over the last couple of months. It's been a little bit of a roller coaster. We closed up Knuckleheads and got everything moved out. And then we had an opportunity to not only purchase Buckeye Lake property, but we had someone reach out to us to purchase the Johnstown family restaurant. So we're really thrilled about that. We took ownership in May this past month, and we've had our first full month there. Yeah. And that's been a lot of fun. We have had some things that have come up just of really what we already knew to begin with, but just the hatred that came from our town, where some people thought that it really wasn't, that we were just being dramatic, and that the Rosses really just wanted us to get out because they were moving on with the building, and they were going to make it into an office. But we actually have really found out the truth has been told through Nancy, that she just really kicked us out because they wanted to, because of preference, because they didn't agree with our morals.
Just because they didn't like us, pretty much.
Yeah, so...
When you look at the contract we signed with the Rosses, the only stipulations were we needed to have insurance and we needed to pay on time. If we didn't pay on time, they would charge us an interest rate and a late fee, and after so many days they could kick us out, evict us for that. But there's nothing, you can't be a bad tenant unless you don't pay or unless you don't have insurance. So when she says we're a bad tenant, we weren't. We were an excellent tenant. And I wonder, is she calling it a bad tenant when we did things like, when we sent food to the Hurricane Harvey situation we did with the grocery store? Or were we a bad tenant when we did those things when we delivered groceries for them for free? But it wasn't what the contract said. The contract said, pay rent on time and have insurance. That was it. It was a pretty bad, poorly written contract, but that's all it said.
Anyone out there who thought that Jake and I were just being dramatic, or that we went over the top, we really didn't. We just decided to let people be people. If they wanted to come in, we wanted them to come in, whether they wanted to be masked or not masked, vaccinated or not vaccinated. We weren't asking those questions. We were just saying, we want to serve you.
Yeah.
I think what I would like for people to know, the people that are watching, is that number one is that Jake and I do tell the truth. We've told the truth from day one. We have not lied. We were not a part of any protests that happened at the market. The phone call actually was a little bit, I don't know what I would call it. It was frustrating because she said we were bad tenants, but also eye-opening to me to say, or to think she told on herself. Definitely, for those of you wondering, the phone conversation, she literally told on herself of what the truth is. And the truth is they discriminated against us. I know we would have never moved out of Granville. I know we would have never moved, but because we did, and because we were forced out, it has opened up North 64. It's opened up the Johnstown Family Restaurant. It's opened up Buckeye Lake. And we have so many more. Yeah. We have people that want us to do events. They want us to do catering. We really are excited to be working at North 64. We know that we get a lot of questions about that. Like, what does that mean? I don't understand where you guys are. Now you're in Buckeye Lake. We're not trying to be confusing. We're just expanding. Everything is expanding for us. So Knuckleheads is at Buckeye Lake with Prospect Smoothie there, because we did shut down Prospect Smoothie in Granville. We just moved the location to Buckeye Lake, and we moved our Prospect Smoothies to the Johnstown Family Restaurant. So we moved everything out, and we're, Prospect is not shut down. We're offering it at our other locations, which again expanded our vision and our mind to realize we can offer that at so many different locations. So the expansion, we say this sarcastically a little bit, but also I do think I want to thank Herb, and I want to thank Mayor Melissa, and I want to thank the council and all the haters of, the Love is Love movement, who was so angry at me, that you guys really feel like you forced us out and you kicked us out, and that we're dancing out of town. Actually, someone said, you're running out of town. I'm not running out of town. No. We're dancing out of town.
We've been promoted out of town.
Yeah, really, so it's been really exciting, and we're very thankful. Of course, we get people who want to send us messages and tell us how awful we are. That's still coming, but that is here nor there. But those of you who continue to just, really see the truth in it and really tell us, I can't tell you how many people have told us, we're so thankful you're out of Granville. Yeah. We are so thankful you're out of that town.
Well, that's the other thing we found out. When we got to Buckeye Lake and when we get to Johnstown and North 64, how many people are like just thankful now that they can come support us without coming into Granville. The consensus of Licking County is people don't like Granville.
Yeah, it's really actually sad.
So we were sitting here marketing, trying to bring people into a town they can't stand. The county does not like Granville.
We should not have been driven away.
No.
We're thankful because there's been so many doors that have been opened, but that is really not what this country is about. And so we did just want to come and give just an update and kind of wrap up, also just to remind you guys to vote on August 2nd. We're super excited. Jake actually he's unopposed. That's the correct term, right? Yeah. Unopposed. And so he will be the state central committee.
With me. Yeah, I got it.
We have a new district. They did
District 20.
Yep, District 20. So if you do see some of our stuff, it says District 31. That's no longer our district. It's District 20. I will still be on the ballot. Jake will be on the ballot also, but he doesn't have anyone running.
As long as I vote for myself, buddy, it's a done deal.
He's in. And a reminder of State Central Committee, this is a committee that's going to hold the Republican Party accountable. And we've got a really important race coming up in November.
Because of the cancel culture, Sabrina already said it, but it opened the door for Buckeye Lake. It opened the door for Johnstown, for North 64. Yeah. And we are just in the, like right now the season is, we're just so thankful we're still in business.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know where we were going. But when you look at it all together, and we're months in and all our houses are rented and Buckeye Lake's busy and Johnstown is busy and you have employees that want to show up when other companies can't even hire people.
Yeah.
When you have our employees at our Jake's business that are doing so well and doing such great work that it takes pressure off so we have time to move a restaurant. We're just in a mode where it's just so thankful. We're thankful for that because it was a long road and we thought, we looked confident, maybe, I don't know, but there was times we felt like it was not looking so good.
Yeah.
So
God is good.
Yeah.
God is good. God is good.
And Dad, looks like there's a storm coming.
Yeah.
We should get out of here.
Yep, there is a storm coming. We are at the Johnstown Family Restaurant, newest addition to the Warner businesses. Come on in. We first came in, I actually said no. Jake, we were on vacation and he was going through his messages and he said, hey, I forgot, someone reached out to me about the Johnstown Family Restaurant. And I'm like, we are not doing anymore. I'm tapped out. And he said, no, I think we should look at it. So, I don't know, we got back and he brought it up again. And I thought, well, he does everything I ask him to do, so I better take a look at it. But we brought Kaylee, and we loved it as soon as we walked in. So, come see the diner feel. eventually we're gonna have Knuckleheads milkshakes, so we're really excited about the milkshakes. We think that's gonna be wonderful. Brought the cow pictures in, and that really, people are super excited about that. We've got some home baked goods. We're bringing our nitro coffee here. So yes, we have the old restaurant coffee, which some people really love, but we also have cold brew. So we're really excited about that for the younger crowd. And our Warner's maple syrup is now being served in all of the syrup. It's the best syrup out there.
We've got our smoothie set up back there. This is where the dishwasher works, right in here. And I mean, it's a squeeze, but it's awesome, really. I mean, you would definitely give yourself more room if you were designing a new kitchen. So we just put this area in. I think I'm gonna do a little sun sail too, like we had at Knuckleheads. I had like a little triangle shaped sun sail, but we got this patio. But I tell you, when you think about coming from behind pine trees in Granville, hidden behind a gas station, to, you know, right on 62 in downtown Johnstown, where so much is happening, it's really awesome.